in kind of a contradictory sort of way. But what you can do if your goal is to get a long 5-minute set, maybe practice the 5 minutes on the wall. See what that feels like. See what 5 minutes of that endurance strength event feels like for you. Then not that next seconds, but maybe the next day or two, make sure there's enough recovery between each exercise and set. But maybe work on getting up to 5 minutes through here of this nice, strong, straight line position. Breathing out from that straw. Feel like you're activating as many muscles as you can, specifically the lats, the abs, and to activate that is almost a joke that you're bracing for a punch. Don't let someone hit you, but pretend like you're ready for that. That'll help the abs brace, and then just squeezing the glutes. And you're just hitting those three areas, and everything should feel pretty strong through here. And if you can, hold this for time. Set a timer so you can get 30 seconds at first, then a minute, minute and a half, you can work to 5 minutes. So if you can't get to 5 minutes from there, then you want to increase the challenge also, and that would be more of a challenge by bringing it down to the floor, elbows and toes. Digging the elbows down to the ground will help the lats turn on, and you might hear my voice, that shakiness that's happening. So I'm digging my elbows down, and I'm also pulling my kneecaps up towards my hips. That helps engage all those muscles, the glutes, the abs, and the lats. So get into that strong position, keep breathing, and just practice getting in that position and feeling strong for a while. If you really want to take it out into a higher intensity, bring your elbows farther away. Only do this if you're feeling really comfortable with the regular plank. Because if you bring those elbows farther out, there's a longer distance that your body's being put into, and the abs are getting stretched out even more. So you're gonna feel that higher level of intensity right off the bat. So maybe just bring the elbows out a quarter of an inch, half an inch. You'll feel that difference. That will help strengthen everything. You'll feel that comfortable pull. If you've had a surgery or an ostomy, definitely check in on starting in the easier version. So maybe the hands, maybe the step here, getting comfortable with the plank from the floor, then that extended out, elbows farther away, reach version. And also always check with your doctors before you begin any of this. Another one that you can work that's not a plank, that might help carry over to the plank movement, or the exercise there, is holding a weight in front of you. In the kettlebell world, we call this the goblet hold, because it looks like you're drinking out of a big goblet. So you can use a kettlebell if you have one. If you don't, that's okay. But you're just holding it in front of you, close to your body. And you can do it from a standing position, from the knees also, like this. Is almost the same, it's pretty much the same as a plank, but you're just in this kneeling position. Still working the same muscles, the lats are working, almost pulling the handles apart. The abs are definitely working by just holding something in front of you, and the glutes are working here to keep that posture. So if you can just practice this for a little bit, that'll work nice and helpful for those same muscles. If you don't have a kettlebell, no worries, you can just get something that's relatively heavy. So a can of paint, you can get a big can of food if you have something. Small pets, maybe small children work if those are around. But you're just holding something relatively heavy that's agreed to being held right in front of you. And you're just practicing those same ideas of getting the lats to work, definitely getting the abs to work, and squeezing the glutes. And if you can't feel your glutes, actually gently hitting them helps, because we can't see the glute muscles, so we don't have as much of that mind-body connection, but gently hitting them lets them know, like, okay, should be on and activated. So holding something again here, squeezing the glutes if you need to, and hold this for time. If you want to do 5 minutes of this, you can do that. You could also do carries, where you can carry that relatively heavy item in front of you. You could carry the kettlebell and just walk under control, turn it around, walking, don't walk backwards, but just walk back to that start. And you can do this in your living rooms, out in the park, wherever you feel comfortable of just holding and carrying something relatively heavy like that. That, I think, covers it. I hope I didn't ramble too long, but those ideas, getting the abs to get stronger, getting the lats to help connect and keep that posture nice and good, and then the glutes give us that stronger base, helping again with that posture, and helping again with just overall movement. And the better we can connect abs, lats, and glutes, the entire body gets just so much stronger after that. So think about those ideas, give some of them a shot. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Check out my website, strengthandnutrition.com. Also Strength and Nutrition for IBD on Facebook. Any other questions, guys, feel free to reach out. Hopefully this is helpful, and look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.